members of the media, colleagues, and the Ateneo community. We face you today with heavy hearts, speaking from a landscape of deep and profound pain and sorrow. 1 week ago, on June 8, 2026, our community was shattered by a tragedy that claimed the lives of our student athletes, Rene Baterbonia and Adili. No word in any language is capable of describing this loss. When the young man dies, we mourn both the loss of life and the shattering of dreams. We mourn the potential that won't come true, the empty chairs at family dinner tables, and the futures that were supposed to unfold in our playing courts and far beyond them. To the families of Rene and Divine, we see you, we hear you. We acknowledge the unbearable pain of your mourning. We know that the grief you carry right now is compounded by an anger that is entirely natural, justified, and deeply human. On behalf of Ateneo de Manila University, I am here to say simply and directly, we are truly, deeply sorry. We apologize unreservedly to the families and to our entire community for the agonizing pain of this tragedy. Two young men entrusted to our care did not return home, and that fact breaks our hearts. No explanation, context, or words can undo that loss. We face this moment with absolute humility, and we ask for your prayers and your forgiveness. After the incident, the university chose direct involved action for the families and the members of the team, and we continue to do so. The few public updates were not because we did not care for the bereaved families. We believe and continue to believe that public relations or institutional noise should not intrude upon the family's grief. We are truly sorry for not being quick at informing the public of the developments which has led to perceptions of inaction. We focus on being present for the grieving families in their darkest hour. We ask that you understand that while we do want the truth to come out, the persons who can shed light on the events of June 8 are also now subject of investigations by the authorities. We recognize that they have their constitutional rights as well, and we intend on respecting those rights. And therefore, we cannot speak on their behalf nor force them to speak at this time. Also, like everyone else, the law affords Ateneo certain rights. If Ateneo exercises those rights, it is not to delay or mislead, but simply because that is how it is under our legal system. And if it is eventually found that the university has its shortcomings, please rest assured that the university will address them and make them right. While we choose not to immediately broadcast our actions, our commitment on the ground was immediate and full. From day one, the university reached out to provide full support to the families. We offered to shoulder all travel costs of Rene's family from Agusan to Manila so that they could be with him. When they chose to accept the kind and generous offer of the Agusan del Sur governor, our hand remained extended. We also are very thankful to Ateneo de Davao University and their president, Father Carlos San Juan, with whom we have been in close coordination and since June 8 for their full support and assistance to Bobet's family throughout this time. The university also immediately committed to covering every single expense related to the funeral services and the wake, and fully shouldered all costs for the return of the Baterbonia family to Abusan via Davao. Similarly, we have also offered to cover all funeral expenses for Divine, including flying his family from Nigeria to the Philippines and back, as well as transportation and expatriation of the body back to his home country. We share these details to assure everyone that we have been working tirelessly to fulfill our duties of care quietly and respectfully where it matters most. So far, all available information and accounts on what happened on June 8 show that it was a tragic accident. But we understand completely that for loved ones, the word accident is never easy to accept. Ateneo de Manila is not evading accountability. For full clarity, transparency, and justice, our Board of Trustees formed an independent, fact-finding body composed of external, highly competent legal and technical experts who will operate entirely outside Ateneo's administrative structure. Their findings and recommendations will be submitted directly to the Board of Trustees, and I assure the public that their review will be exhaustive, unsparing, and free from influence, whether from the inside or outside. We also welcome and will fully cooperate with any and all investigations by civil and regulatory bodies. We are fully committed to the truth wherever it leads. We also recognize our duty to care for the grieving families of Rene and Divine. Whether no amount of material support can ever compensate for the loss of a son, Ateneo has offered full assistance and support to the Adili and Baterbonia families to cover all financial, emotional, and long-term burdens arising from this tragedy. This is not a legal settlement. It is our moral obligation. We would also like to address the increasing distortion of facts circulating in public regarding Ateneo's alleged prior knowledge of safety risks and accusations of institutional intimidation. An initial review of university records show absolutely no complaints, warnings, or communications regarding student safety in this matter, nor was there anyone asked to be silent about this. However, we are not dismissing these serious allegations. All claims and data will be turned over to the independent fact-finding body, which will then conduct a rigorous forensic audit of all records and communications. We will not shield or protect anyone, nor will we allow their integrity to be compromised. With this, I also must inform everyone that the university has accepted the resignation of head coach Thomas Anthony Baldwin, effective immediately. We thank him for the years of service to the Blue Eagles. But as we enter a period of deep institutional review, a change in leadership is necessary to ensure the full integrity of our sports programs and safety protocols governing them. We must look inward, examine our systems, and rebuild the structures of our athletic programs so that our fields and playing courts remain places where dreams are nurtured, not broken. To the men's basketball program, especially our student athletes, the players, coaching, and supporting staff, we also know that you are grieving and in pain, compounded by the relentless misinformation, harsh discourse, and even dangerous threats directed at you. We will continue to support you through this difficult time and will always be committed to your safety and well-being, especially as you also recover from this tragedy. Finally, To the Ateneo community, right now I know that we are all in deep pain with the events of the past week, and it has made us all think about our beloved alma mater, the values it stands for, and how we are as a community. It is at this moment that we need to come together, to breathe, to reflect, and to heal. We are truly sorry for missteps which have caused further pain to the community, and we will work hard to rebuild your trust. As we pray for Rene, Divine, and the loved ones they leave behind, I ask you to also pray for healing, clarity, and reflection in our community as we navigate this dark and painful time. Thank you, and we will now open the floor to a brief Q&A session only regarding today's statement.